Man, oh man, what a way to start a week. Last week was cool. Took a little break, enjoyed that. So I guess we right back to it. I definitely wanted this video to come out Saturday or Sunday, but obviously that didn't happen. Over the weekend, a few things went through my mind, but I definitely think that this one is important just as much as the rest of them. Originally, I was going to talk about Skip Bayless's whole situation and how that affects the current landscape of media, but Flemlo did a great job, and while he didn't go the route I wanted to go, we give respect where respect is due. On Friday, as I prepared to kind of, pack it in for the week because I didn't think anything else was happening, at dawn, the strike began. SAG-AFTRA, the gaming portion, decided that the actors, voice actors, motion capture people as well were going to go on strike, and that they were no longer going to work under their current conditions. They will not return to work until their proposal in full has been accepted. Your immediate thought is probably the same as mine, right? So what does this mean for me? What do I do? How does this affect me? It's the selfish nature of people, but it's a valid question. So I'll answer that and kind of give my 2 cents in the midst of all of that. The primary issue that has everyone up in arms is essentially they are fighting for their likeness. They are asking that AI not be expanded and fill in their job. And if it is, they're asking to get paid for that. This situation actually parallels that of the NCAA versus all of the college athletes and their inability to get paid for their likeness. We've learned from that process that all people are essentially asking is that if you're going to use my name and profit off of it, that I be the beneficiary of my own name. I don't think that's a very hard ask. It took collegiate sports and the NCAA quite literally decades to come to the final conclusion where we are now, where there are NIL deals as well as games that utilize the likeness of the athletes in question. And this isn't that different, but there are slight differences. We know that AI is advanced. We know that AI is growing what literally feels like every single day. And so their biggest worry, the actors, actresses, voice actors, motion capture people in question, all those people that help make the games that we love, their biggest fear is that, let's say you ask me to do a flip, right? Standing straight up, boom, do a flip. So I, hit the flip. That's it. That's all you ask me to do. Boom, go away. Well, when we go into post and we get to editing, let's say that the company decides, okay, well, we need a flip. We need the same flip, but from a different angle. But we didn't have that angle in the original recording. Well, with AI, the thought process is that at the speed that AI is advancing, they'll be able to just mimic the flip. And you've kind of seen this even relatively like your phones, where like a person will like put their body in the place of an iconic moment. This is no different. Actors, actresses, voice actors, everyone in question is asking to get paid for those things, right? It's their job, it's how they make a living, and it depends on their physical bodies in one way or another. Think about your favorite games and then think about your favorite voice actor. In order to evoke the necessary amount of emotion, the necessary amount of clarity, even I myself have to record, re-record, cut, clip, and do all of these things. And so just imagine AI takes that away from you. You would say that makes your life easier, right? Except what the companies are saying is, if we use this AI, we're not going to pay you for it because you weren't here, you did not complete the action. Some of the bigger names involved in this are Take-Two Interactive, who we know for 2K, shout out to the 2K community, and GTA, which at this point they've already said is going to get pushed back. There's not a chance because it didn't have an original release date. Activision, who we know for Call of Duty. Disney Voicing International is in there as well. That's essentially just the company that they use for dubbing of Disney products. WB Games is in there. Insomniac Games is in there. I'm sure the list is longer, but those are just some of the more notable names. Indie companies have already signed on, so if you're somebody that prides themselves in playing indie games, you have a little less to worry about. along those same lines, if there's a game that you're looking forward to from any of those companies that already have a set release date, you're good too. You don't have anything to worry about as far as it stands right now. As I'm recording this, everything is good to go. Those games will still be released. And lastly, before it even pops up, one of the many things that you can do that is essentially keep doing what you're doing. Keep playing games. If you're already playing video games, keep playing them. Things like that, coupled with the sales that come from those games, allow companies to see the value in those actors, voice actors, motion capture workers, everyone that's behind the scenes that help make a game as great as it is. So just keep playing. And my personal opinion, honestly, put very simply, this is great for everyone. The immediate ramifications of this mean that actors, actresses, and those behind the scenes that don't get enough credit, in my personal opinion, they are going to benefit as well as make a full-time living, which is essentially all they're asking for. Nothing will be taken from them. And to me personally, right now, the immediate trickle-down effect of this is that it lessens the chance that gamers will be subject to weird, glitchy, non-tested out moments that we see come from every game as it is. I think that this stops that from becoming immediately exponentially worse because, as you know, AI is not perfect. And I think that this further allows those indie gamers and indie voice actors to be more open and willing and accepting to enter into the space, especially if they're on the outside considering it, seeing how this goes. Do we know how long the strike itself will last? No, but the hope is that we're not 5-6 years in or anything like that. We obviously don't want things as gamers to be pushed back too far, but really only time will tell. If you made it this far in the video, you have to know that I appreciate you. Please do not forget to hit a like, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Anything that you want to read or use as your social media profile, whatever the case may be, I will link their information down below. For me, a majority of this information came from a couple articles, and they had a little Q&A, so that I'm not just like talking out the side of my neck. That said, I'll see y'all later, bro. We got Cape Crusader later this week. Really excited for that. And if you haven't seen all the Tubi stuff from, I guess now 2 weeks ago, because I took a week off, y'all can go watch that. I'll leave the playlist at the end of this video, and that'll kind of close that chapter as far as for now. Y'all be easy, y'all be safe if I haven't already said it, and peace.